guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth from Elizabeth Magical Garden, a magical garden reaching for the stars. Guys, how have you been? I hope everybody is having a blessed week. This week is a little intense. As I speak, the moon is in Aquarius, okay? And I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling the vibes, especially with Saturn being in an Aquarius. You have Venus in Aquarius, you have Jupiter in Aquarius. It's a lot going on. It's like we are all up in the air. So I'm going to pull a couple of cards and see what the energy is going to be like for the rest of this month, okay? All right, now I see Judgment. The Judgment card came up. We have Eight of Swords as well, okay? We have Seven of Wands as well. Okay, so with these three cards alone, okay, I'm already getting like wash away, get rid of, revisiting old habits and seeing if it still works for us, and if not, we need to let it go, okay? And I'm also getting with the Eight of Swords, like kind of feeling stuck, not knowing really exactly like which side to go to make decisions. I feel like somebody is finding it very hard to make certain decisions. There might be a blind patch. Maybe you do feel like you kind of know the direction that you want to go in, but because you don't have all the answers, so you might feel like kind of like blinded. And also I'm also getting like, you know, I don't know, maybe like somebody has to like kind of watch, like I'm feeling like, I don't know, I'm getting like a lot of like watch your back. I don't know why I'm getting that. I don't know why I'm getting watch your back. And then with the Seven of Wands, definitely it's going to take a lot of work. It's definitely not going to be the most appeasing situation. You're definitely going to have the tools that you need to be able to accomplish the very thing that you decide to achieve. But it's definitely, I don't know, I feel like don't tell everybody your business. I don't know, I'm getting like somebody needs to like stop talking to somebody. Somebody needs to like really stay focused and go into their inner, go into their inner being in terms of making decisions. A lot of times we like to ask people, oh, what do you think? What do you think I should do? Do you think I should go left or I should go right? Sometimes you just need to take a step back, okay? Take a step back and then see what, you know, because the answers, you already know what you want to do. You already know what you want to do. You already know that, look, I don't necessarily, sometimes you just want validations just to hear it from somebody else, and that's when you're going to learn how to trust yourself. No, trust yourself. Look from within, because you do have the answers. And then, you know what? Cut your losses. Take your gains. Take your gains and let go what no longer serves you. You know, I'm getting a lot of purging. I'm getting a lot of like just releasing. Like right now, I'm looking outside my window. It is snowing. It is coming down, guys. Okay. And it's just like, it looks beautiful from where I'm looking at, like up. But I know, you know, if I was to go outside and allow myself to be playing in the snow, right? It's not, after a little while, it's not going to feel the best. It's not going to feel comfortable. I'm going to want to have to come inside. I'm going to want to leave and not be up in the cold weather. But I'm definitely getting a lot of purging. I'm also getting, you know what? I'm also getting misunderstanding. I'm getting misunderstanding. I'm getting somebody that is actually going to leave a situation, maybe a relationship even. Maybe y'all broke up. Maybe, you know, I'm getting like somebody just got left. I am so sorry. This is turning into, but I'm here to give you the tea. Okay, I'm only giving you what energy is giving me to give you. I am giving like there is somebody that maybe, you know, you are going in a particular direction for your life, and then, you know, your significant other can feel pushed away. Your significant other can kind of feel left out. And a lot of times, you know, when we do have our goals, because that dream is made for you. That dream is made for you to accomplish. It wasn't necessarily made for somebody else to believe in it. So it can build, it can give a sense of loneliness, or a sense of like, you know, am I crazy even? But what I would say to that is that, you know, you don't always have to get your resources from the people that's like right around you. You know, a lot of times, guys, when you are doing something and you are focused and you are building that empire, you know, going towards your dreams, it's your dream, you know. To expect, you know, your family could be there in terms of support, like, oh, okay, you know, but they're not going to be your diehards, okay? They got another job to do. That's why they're your relatives, right? But I'm getting like, you know, definitely look online, start to, especially listen, guys, we are in this Aquarian age. This is about reaching out, you know, getting into forums, listening to podcasts that will definitely shine light and give you refreshed and new ideas in terms of how you can implement those things into your brand, into your business, into your goals, the things that you want to achieve, right? This is a perfect time for that. So allowing people to come to you, that's another thing I'm getting, allowing your relationships with people, the right people, to come into your life that will actually not only aid you and progress you in the state that you was trying to be in, but you can also work in harmony and exchange that energy and be of good fruit to that person as well. You know, when you start to get quiet and you start to understand yourself, you come from a space of patience. Patience is what I'm really getting here. You know, a lot of patience was going to put you in a different path, and a different passageway. With this Three of Wands, like, I'm getting that. I'm getting a, like, you know, somebody need really, I don't know who this message is for, but somebody needs to like really step back, stop telling people what their adventures is going to be. A lot of times, you know, people can be dream killers. You got to be aware, and they come in every shape and size. And a lot of times it may not even be so intentional. It could just be the mere fact that you are a uncomfortable reminder of what they're not doing. You know what I mean? Or they're not ready to do. You know, just because everybody's not doing this, doing that, it doesn't make anybody a failure. It doesn't mean, we all have different paths. We all have a different energy to bring to whatever we're doing. So if you see somebody doing more than you, or you think that's doing more than you in one aspect, okay, fine. Because guess what? You could be doing tremendously well other than that person in another aspect. And it's not a competition, but if you really want to get down to it and start divvying it up, we all have something to give. We all have something that we lack from, and we all have something that we thrive on, right? So it's just that, you know, the way society has it, you know, of course they're going to put the most entertaining things, you know, the people with the bigger numbers, or the people with more money and stuff like that. But it's not to say that anybody is better than anybody. So I feel like instead of asking people, you know, like, what is your new adventure? Where are you going to go? Should you take that risk? Should you move? I think honestly too, I think what it is that you have to like really purge the people that you're used to talking to, you know, because I feel like somebody is being judged. And not just because this is a judgment card, but I really feel it in my spirit. And the throat chakra has been really coming up for me. My word of advice, if you feeling like you don't know how to express yourself, if you feeling a little stagnant in that area, I personally am always working on my throat chakra because I use it a lot. I am a master communicator. I am a Gemini. Okay. So that's a lot of talking. And if I'm depleting constantly that area, I have to always be conscious in my mind and in my spirit to work and soothe that area. I like to drink a lot of peppermint teas. I like the cooling but warm feeling that it gives me. I feel like it's working, okay? And it is. It helps. It has a nice vapor. So there's a nice, give and take. I feel good. It keeps me warm as well, especially in these winter months because it is cold. Okay, boo? Okay, so, and also I'm getting like fresh air. Go out for walks, guys. I know it's some bull, okay? But listen, we have to stay strong. We have to stay fit. We got to stay healthy. And it's not about like, okay, like I used to be like this, not anymore, okay? It's not even about like, oh my God, I do yoga every other day on I only take breaks every 3 to 4 days. And I used to be, guys, when I set myself, but now I work on giving myself the freedom in this space to change that shit up, okay? Like, boo, if your situation is not calling for a yoga moment and you're not in that space, it's not that I'm not meditating. Meditating comes in so many different ways. So if I'm not able to give that to my body and be in that space, go for a walk. Go for a hard walk. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you got to be running and everything like that if that's what you want to do, but go for a nice, vigorous walk. I kid you not, you will definitely you'll feel better. Again, working on that throat chakra, clearing that energy, getting rid of that stagnant air that you've been consuming for however have you. Especially us being in this pandemic, we don't really have, so much luxury anymore for right now to be hanging out in restaurants and wherever you used to go, whatever the situation, right? So we have to be creative and we have to get it elsewhere. For me personally, I am no stranger to a good walk. I will hike it, okay? Because that is a form of releasing the energy that I don't need. Sometimes you can have, too much pent up energy and you have to release that so you can be in a balanced state. You don't want to come too much from a headspace and also you don't want to be too low. So going outside, going in nature, it might sound corny, but I'm just keeping it real. When you go outside in nature, you just really, I always heard this. This is nothing new that I'm telling you guys, but when you go out in nature, you do help yourself cleanse and ground yourself and be in such a greater, you put yourself in just in a great space to receive whatever is needed of you. This is what we're here for, guys. I just did a live and it was really beautiful, and of course it was put in my spirit to do this. I go live every Sunday, so be sure to check that out, okay? Every Sunday, so be sure to hit that bell, kiss that bell, hug that bell. Well, I think you can't kiss that bell, but you know what I mean. Press that bell so you'll be notified every time your girl, okay, go live, okay, loads up a video for you guys. I'm just like here for the good news. My channel is all about healing and giving you the great news in terms of how can we use this energy to work for us, right? So guys, I love you so much. Leave a comment down below and let me know, what is your coping mechanism? What are you doing to heal that space, your throat chakra? Are you even into that? Let me know. Let's get it popping and positive down below. I love you guys so much. Okay, don't forget to follow me on IG because what is popping over there, and check out check out the podcast because it's also pumping. I just did episode 40 not too long ago, and I'm so proud of that. I'm really proud of myself because that was definitely a milestone for me. That is definitely a mouthful as well. On that note, I pray that this video finds you in great and lovely spirits, and I'll definitely speak to you soon.